Ahoy! Redband here, aka Tommy from Tommy's Puppet Lab and Puppets Guild. Be sure to check out those channels. And I am going to be building another structure here on Minecraft. So be sure to follow my channel by hitting that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And let's get started right away. This is what we will be building in Minecraft. This is called a Viking Longship. In this video, we will be building a Viking Longship, or a ship, I guess you can call it, but they're technically called longboats. And they are always long because they carry a lot of people. And their design is actually really unique. It's fascinating because of how shallow they were, they could actually row right onto the sands of the beach, where people could get off and the Vikings could do their raiding or do whatever business or trading and such. So that's what I'm building right now. So it's got a very shallow hull. Okay. And now some more interesting facts about the Viking Longship is that because they were double-ended, meaning that they did not have to turn around if they needed to go backwards. They would just row the other direction. And all Viking boats were built clinker style, so they were made with oak that were just tightly nailed together, and then they would seal the cracks with things like mud, animal hair, just to make sure that the boat did not leak. That's what clinker style is. And unlike pirate ships where they have crew cabins and such, Viking boats didn't have any of that. So basically they would sleep right on the deck. And if it rained, well, yeah, they get wet. So Vikings were pretty used to bad weather. And the Vikings were powered by oars. They're like paddles, really long paddles are called oars. And there would be a steering oar at the back so that they can steer the longboat. So yeah, lots of muscle power used to power this thing. So Vikings were very strong. And Vikings were decorated with animal heads, particularly the dragon. And the purpose behind that is to intimidate their enemies, and they would ward off any evil spirits. This would help ensure that they arrive to their destination safe, and most importantly, intimidating. Vikings love to intimidate, and they were very intimidating people. So that's why that the Viking most long ships had the shape of a dragon on it. And now I'm just building this the dragon's tail. And this is the rear end of the ship. Or the longboat, I'm sorry. Yeah, longship. That's the word. Longship, not boat. Because longboats did not carry very many people. They had long ships. Now, a lot of Viking longships were actually longer than this. As you can see, because I'm only adding a dozen chairs, or seats, I guess you could say. This is where the oarsmen would sit while they row. But it would actually be longer than this. And right now I'm building the sail. I'm just using the spruce fence for the sails, or to create the boom of the sails. And now I'm adding the sails. Now back then they used lining or wool, but I'm actually going to be using some concrete for this just so that it's a little more fire resistant, because I don't want it to be damaged by lightning. And yeah, most of them were red and white, but sometimes, archaeologists believe that they came in different colors. Vikings were well known for liking bright colors. Okay, now I'm going to be adding some ender orbs. This is going to actually represent the shields as well as some item frames, because the Vikings hung their shields on the side of the ship to save room on the, to keep the shields off the deck. And it also made the ship look really nice, and plus with all the decorative designs on there being scary creatures and bright colors especially, it helps intimidate the enemy. And as I said, Vikings were known to like bright colors. And I'm going to add a campfire here to make smoke. That'll make it even more intimidating. Well, how about that? A pirate building a Viking Longship. And that's when I've made a number of ships and boats on this server. My server, as a matter of fact. And I'd love to have you on it. So please consider joining, and I'd love to have you as a member in the server. Remember to subscribe and support Tommy's Puppet Lab and Puppets Guild as well. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you enjoy the next one.